Good morning. Just checking the energy level because we're not bribing you with popcorn this morning since it's too early. One more time. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yay. Where are the Aussies this morning? Aussies? Aussies? Where are the Aussies? You guys just came back from Wan Chai, didn't you? I could tell. So good morning. I hope you guys are having a good time with yesterday's discussions, as well as you got another full day today to go through a lot of talks. So great to see all of you again. My name is Chris Leong, just in case you missed it yesterday, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer of Schneider. Welcome back to day 2 of Innovation Summit. Yesterday, Jean-Pascal talked about the exciting opportunities that digitization presents to all of us. Then we had the trio, Manish, Kevin, and Ravi, talk about how EcoStructure building, EcoStructure IT, and EcoStructure industrial software platform leverage digitization to take our enterprise to the next level. And I know most of you have attended the booth tours in our innovation hubs, strategy talks, as well as expert discussions. And of course, was everybody here yesterday when Animal Logic showed us all the movie magic? Were you here with the movie magic? Wasn't that amazing? So we've got a long way to go to catch up to Great Gatsby. That's what I think. So that's amazing. So today, we're going to shift gears a little bit and talk about co-innovation. Now, this is very central to Schneider's innovation DNA because we believe the power of a strong ecosystem unleashes infinite possibilities for all of us. Now, to warm up day 2, gotta make you do a little bit of exercise. Whip out your precious mobile phone. Everybody's got your mobile with you? Take your mobile phone out. All right. Stay with me. Take your mobile phone out. Open your app, HK Events 17. HK Events 17. You got that? Click on word cloud and type in one word that represents your bold idea thanks to digitization. So one word from you that represents bold idea. So if we can show the word cloud and see what's coming through, IoT, big data. Services, speed. How do we make customer? Disruption. Growth, yes, we want growth. We do not want technology for technology's sake. We need growth. So one emerging trend I think that is very jarring is about disruption. Because the one thing we can count on that is going to be constant is change. So with that, I'm really glad to welcome to the stage to join me to talk about the exciting topic of co-innovation. May I please welcome Cyril Paduka, Executive Vice President of Schneider Electric's Internet of Things and Digital Transformation.
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, everyone.
Cyril and Norman Ng, Microsoft Cloud and Enterprise Cloud. Welcome, Norman. Thank you.
Hi, Norman.
So, how are you doing this morning, gentlemen?
Well, thank you, Chris.
Great.
Welcome. We've got a lot of grounds to cover, and we have an amazing crowd that have just throw us some challenges on what is in their mind when it comes to IoT. And Norman, welcome. We're honored to have Microsoft to be our technology alliance where we built our EcoStructure platform on the Azure platform.
Thank you.
And Cyril, Internet of Things, IoT, that we talk about a lot. So, and yesterday we talked about the mega trends of urbanization, industrialization, and digitization. So Cyril, in the face of all these mega trends, daunting mega trends, what is the value of IoT?
So I think before we speak about mega trends and value, I think we have to look at what needs to be leveraged and all the advancements that are associated to IoT that we can leverage to power this transformation. Think about mobility and the evolution of mobility, sensing, the cloud, analytics, cybersecurity. A lot of those technologies is where we partner with Microsoft, among other partners. And when you are able to really leverage those different advancements, then you can do incredible things. Think like if you can see and plan your energy consumption before it happens, then you can be more efficient and more sustainable. If you are able to automate a process with embedded intelligence in machines, then you can make your plant and your operation more productive. So that's fundamentally the value we see in IoT, that this very important combination of operational efficiency and sustainability together.
Operational efficiency and sustainability. So that's a perfect combo. So technology allows us to do amazing things, but it also accelerates the pace of our lives. Sometimes I feel that, it makes your heartbeat goes even faster. It really goes beyond our conventional capacity to keep up, leaving many of us feeling the pressure of adopting IoT plan, but not really knowing where do we begin, how do I get started? So Cyril, in your experience, what has been the biggest challenge of addressing digital transformation?
So we spoke about technology, but I think digital disruption is something that is omnipresent. It affects all and every one of us, whatever we speak about, a small company, a medium-sized company, a large company. And the question, and I think you will agree with me, is not about if we need to digitally transform, it's here, it's around us, is how do we do it? What is fundamentally the leverage that we have to do it? And I think it's more than just trying to keep pace with others, trying to be nice, up to speed with technology. It's really about being able to accelerate business activities and improve decision-making process. It's about lowering your cost. It's about improving the time to market of your products. It's about improving your processes, your people and their competencies, augmenting the people of your team with the advance of IoT. And at Schneider Electric, first of all, we have been through this technology ourselves, and we have learned through this journey. And we have also established a very wide network of partners, literally thousands of companies that are our customers, because we partner our customers to solve their real problems. It's important. We could fill in the trap of happy technology and develop solutions that are looking for a problem to solve. But here, we partner with our customers because we want to solve real customer problems. We also partner with technology leaders, like our friends at Microsoft and many others, but also many companies in our value chain, system integrators, startups, panel builders, so all different types of companies that add value to our different systems. And of course, we partner with universities to develop research, to embark students in this process. And that's this full chain of players around us and with us that we call co-innovation, because IoT is a so big, wide, important topic that it's not something that you can succeed in doing alone. And we bring to you, customers and partners, this network of peers that helps us to advance and support market trends and technology disruptions. And it goes beyond technology, because we ultimately want to be able to expose our customers to business opportunities, to leverage all this technology and transform this technology into real, tangible business value for you. That's the most important, not the technology, not the nice piece of technology, but really the business impact it has on your operation, the ability it has to solve your strategic problems. And in order to enable all this, to have really a solid foundation on which all this is built for ourselves and for our partners, we have developed EcoStructure. EcoStructure as an architecture, EcoStructure as a platform. And let's have a look, Chris, to a video that details what this EcoStructure IoT platform.
Great.
At Schneider Electric, the heart of our IoT system architecture is the EcoStructure platform, connecting everything in your enterprise from the shop floor to the top floor, collecting critical data from sensors to the cloud, analyzing data to discover meaningful insights, enabling you to take action by closing the loop through real-time information and business logic. The EcoStructure platform is the key to tapping into the true potential of the Internet of Things.
That's That's great. So if I summarize, what you're saying is you can lower your costs, increase your time to market, and improve processes and capabilities of the people by tapping onto the platform. So this is fantastic. So shifting to you, Norman, Schneider has been working with Microsoft on our IoT platform. How would you describe the role of co-innovation in an IoT digital transformation journey?
Like Siri indicated, digital transformation can be a little threatening. Sometimes it might even cannibalize your core business. But all you know is that you need to change. You need to transform your own business, because if you don't, somebody else would. And we all know that how disruptive innovation can lead to unprecedented opportunities. Like Schneider at Microsoft, our view of IoT is that we don't see it as a technology revolution. We see it more as a business evolution enabled by technology. So what's great about this is when I think of it as we partner, we really innovate with each and every customer so that we make sure that they can scale the business to their needs. Let me give you an example by talking about IoT cloud deployment. Customers can choose to leave all their applications running happily in a private cloud. They can also keep a hybrid mix of on-prem and public cloud deployment, or simply use like our public cloud Azure platform to do their business and cloud transformation. At the end of the day, what Microsoft thinks is that just like Schneider, we just want to pare things down, make it simple, so that for IoT, you really kind of get to the business outcome and the business benefits quicker.
Yeah, Norman, I totally agree. And you mentioned two very important keywords: simplicity.
Yep.
How do we make all this power easily available? And business opportunity. How do we capture business opportunities? Some studies that I read recently mentioned that people driving digital transformation in the right way see an improvement of their profit by 26% on average, which is a big number. Who will not want a 26% increase in profitability? So really, the key for us to accelerate these digital opportunities is to build and leverage our dynamic development ecosystem with customer needs, and I really want to insist on that, at the core of all this. We want, at Schneider Electric with EcoStructure, we want to be focused on solving real customer problems. And customers driving those missions every day with every device on every of their development. As a result, leveraging this ecosystem, leveraging the EcoStructure technology, we are able to do this with our customers much more quickly than any player will be able to do, because we have the power of our technology with our partners, and we have the power of our ecosystem that is associated to that, and that amplifies those capabilities. So co-innovation really allows us to leverage those advances that I have mentioned. Again, mobility, sensing, cloud, analytics, cybersecurity. And it really cuts the time between having an idea about an offer, consuming those technologies, and bringing an offer to the market that has a real impact.
Yeah, I think that's the true benefit of co-innovation. Schneider's operating technology and Microsoft's trusted, open, and intelligent cloud platform really makes for a great partnership. And I think we're seeing, our customers are all seeing the benefits of that.
Exactly. Customers are feeling the benefits. I'm meeting customers almost every day, and really where we hit the mark and where we get very positive feedback is when we are able to help them achieve their goals. And those goals always come back to those two things that have to be matched together. This combination of operational efficiency and sustainability that could be perceived as contradictory sometimes, but having the right technology and the right capabilities, it is possible to reach your operational efficiency goals while being more sustainable at the same time.
Cyril, I think what you have just described is Schneider's mission. So at Schneider, we have a bold idea. We want to ensure life is on everywhere for everyone at every moment. And I want to take this opportunity to share one customer's bold idea from Enel. So they are one of the world's largest utility company out of Italy. They've made a bold commitment. They want to be carbon neutral, providing resilient green energy to millions of customers. Let's take a look at how Enel is going to do this.
Enel Distribuzione ha circa 32 milioni di clienti in Italia. Io sono Christian Noce e mi occupo di Innovative Network Technology. che grazie all'utilizzo del Distribution Management System è in grado potenzialmente di ridurre le perdite tecniche equivalenti all'energia consumata da circa 50.000 case italiane in un anno stesso.
Isn't that great? So, Norman, the trailing aspect of digitization is we never stop. So could you talk about how Schneider and Microsoft are partnering on next generation of technologies?
I'd love to. For the past 30 years, we've been on this journey together with Schneider Electric. So over this partnership, we've created many transformative technology with mobility, sensing, cybersecurity, and AI-first IoT solutions. Now, by merging OT and IT, we believe that we can really accelerate the digital transformation at scale. So you may ask, like, what does it do? How does Microsoft fit in? More than 90% of Fortune 500 companies use Microsoft Azure as their cloud platform. And why? You mentioned why would they do so? It's because Microsoft's, being global, trusted, and compliant. And just imagine if you're a customer trying to move all your applications up to the cloud, you probably want to make sure that your data is safe and cyber secure. Not only that, with Microsoft's global footprint, we have 42 regions right now, it makes it easier for you to reach your customers more effectively and efficiently. And now with Schneider, we can partner to really kind of meet more unique needs from our customers. So that's really exciting. So today, what I want to show here is two examples. We mentioned sustainability and all that good stuff. So 2 examples. One of the example is that most recently, we actually take IoT to the field in New Zealand. And by doing so, we're partnering to innovate and transform farming with a company called Waterforce. This is a company that actually focuses on irrigation and water management systems. What we do is that we allow Waterforce to be able to harness the true power of IoT efficiencies by cutting down the use of water and energy a lot through a mobile, cloud-based, and software and SCADA-based solution. Let's hear firsthand from our customer.
Farming has changed dramatically over the last 20, 30, 40 years.
SCADA Farm is a software solution that's been used by farmers in New Zealand. The software servers are connected to the irrigators and to the pumps. It allows us to adjust the amount of water we apply to the land, and it can integrate with the weather forecasts that are coming and make adjustments on the fly to the irrigator.
The machine might be saving up to 50% of its allocated water use, and I could contribute that to the efficient use of SCADA Farm. I wouldn't go back without it.
Built on Azure IoT, Schneider Electric allows us to collect and analyse the data needed to deliver the insights our customers require to stay competitive. To transform the way we farm, we need a trusted cloud platform that is as global and local as our own industry. And that's why we went with Schneider Electric and Microsoft.
So, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday Ravi spoke to you about how our EcoStructure industrial software platform allows you to build your bespoke application. So SCADA Farm, which is an application you saw on the video just now for Waterforce customer in New Zealand, was built on EcoStructure industrial software platform. So that's just one example.
Great example.
Okay. So Norman, you have more examples.
Yes, thanks for giving us more context about this case. Yes, I do have another example, and this one really underscores our joint company's commitment to driving innovative solutions to address the energy paradox, one where we try to balance the planet's carbon footprint with the right for people to enjoy quality energy. So this is especially important to Microsoft because we also share a commitment to sustainability. By doing so, we are transforming healthcare clinics as well as schools in Nigeria and Africa. So consider this. What we did was we brought clean, reliable, solar-powered electricity to a lot of schools and medical clinics in Africa. And by doing so, both our companies are really empowering a lot of life-changing solutions and enlightening, the lives of millions. This is really an incredible story, and I would like to, for us to, check out the video.
That's a great story.
About 1.2 billion people in the world live without electricity. Another billion have unreliable power. Energy is critical for powering basic social services like healthcare and education. Today, Schneider Electric is transforming the lives of millions of people in Nigeria by partnering with Microsoft and the Lagos State Electricity Board to provide sustainable solar power to over 200 schools and clinics. Now computer labs operate all day, and students are able to charge devices, extending learning opportunities after sundown. Clinics are able to properly refrigerate vaccines and medications, and medical care is available around the clock. With the Internet of Things and cloud-connected energy solutions, reliable access to power is no longer a dream. Today, Microsoft and Schneider Electric are empowering life-changing solutions worldwide and enlightening the future for millions.
So from New Zealand to Nigeria, that's just two examples. But Norman, what's clear is that when two companies have shared innovation values and making a difference to our customers, our communities, our planet, I think we can create magic together. So thank you for sharing these two fantastic stories. Cyril, in our audience today, we have a lot of business leaders who are keen to know, how is this technology going to provide concrete business impact? Can you comment on this?
So definitely, as the audience knows, and we have presented this already, EcoStructure is, in simple terms, our open, interoperable, IoT-enabled architecture and platform. So that's really the foundation of all the different solutions that you are seeing around here and that you have seen this morning. But the critical word that I think is absolutely important here is interoperable. It's a major differentiator. A lot of the solutions that we build at Schneider Electric through EcoStructure, they work across systems and products from third-party vendors as well. They not only work across all the portfolio of Schneider Electric and the diversity of the portfolio of Schneider Electric, but they work also with third-party vendors as well. And in business, interoperability is really what will make or break digital transformation. Open system, which is really a fundamental cultural element at Schneider Electric, is really a differentiator here. When systems can talk to each other, then you can maximize, you can really amplify value. And when I speak, and when we speak to industrial analysts, they know this. The McKinsey Global Institute, for example, is saying that 2/3 of the IoT value that we can create with IoT application will be based or is based on interoperability. Without interoperability, you have disconnection between those different systems. You cannot really capture the data and the information that is key. So for Schneider Electric, interoperability is something that exists in our 4 end markets, building, data center, industry, infrastructure, but it also applies to 6 very specific domains of expertise. So those are the application expertise building blocks of EcoStructure. Building management, power management, IT white space management, machine management, plants, and grid management. Those 6 domains of expertise are what we are assembling together, and you need interoperability to be able to do this, so that we can deliver by associating 1, 2, or more of these domains together. Let's think about a data center where you put together building management, IT white space management, and power management together, and think about the combined value of all this. So this is really thanks to interoperability that we are able to embed this by design, and interoperability has been a key foundational principle of the design of EcoStructure.
So Cyril, let's just be very clear with the audience. Do you mean to say, because we all know we have legacy CapEx that is on-premise, that's already been built, right? So do you mean to say our audience, our customers do not need to rip and replace all the legacy infrastructure that they have in order to take advantage, to leap forward with digital transformation, to use EcoStructure to do this, and that EcoStructure can turn data from mix of devices, regardless of from which manufacturer, into meaningful business insights. Is that what you're proposing?
Exactly, and Jean-Pascal touched that point yesterday when he presented the EcoStructure stack. I want to focus here on how we can associate those 3 layers that he mentioned in order to create that value. And yes, as it was stated, you don't need to rip and replace anything. You have invested in building management system from Schneider Electric, SCADA system from Schneider Electric, but also for many different reasons from our competitors. It's because we are able to connect and associate information that come from those systems that we can help you extract the value that is associated to IoT. So this stack that we have is really about how we structure and enable co-innovation at those 3 levels that I'm going to explain. So first, as a foundation, our connected products. So all the great, fantastic products of Schneider Electric that you have learned to use and to value over the years, but they are just connected and they are smarter. They are smarter because they are aware of the environment, they can sense everything, they can capture information, they can process some of those information locally, so they are smarter. They can be aware of the environment and act accordingly. And this is really the senses at the level of the operational layer. Then the second layer is about the edge, and let me pause at the edge. Some people will tend to see the edge just as a gateway, okay? Just something that sits between the operational reality of a shop floor and the cloud. For us, the edge is more than that. The edge is about control, it's about intelligence, because our customers run many mission-critical applications. Think about hospitals, think about power plants. Yeah. So this ability to control locally, to have the right level of safety, reliability, near real-time, or hard real-time, microsecond type of decision is absolutely critical. So we have combined the edge, which is an IT concept, with control, which is an OT concept, and this is really where this IT-OT convergence happen, really at the edge. Third layer of our offer, of our stack, apps, analytics, and digital services. They can be on-premise, they can be on the cloud, they can be a combination of both. What is really important here is that where we deliver concrete business outcome. And how do we deliver concrete business outcome? It's because we are able to turn data onto information and information into actionable business insight. And that's what we call close the loop. That's what allows to take better business decisions, because that's what matters for your business. And by closing the loop, we go from connecting, collecting, analyzing, and transform this onto actions. That's what is really absolutely critical.
Yeah, if I can jump in there, Cyril, I really agree. I mean, in fact, I see that as a critical piece. I recall reading one of the studies saying that about 40% of customers nowadays actually use data to derive timely and informed decisions. Now that's what I see as a really competitive differentiator. And I would say that each and every company should really take advantage of every bit of data that they collect.
Exactly.
Do good.
So Cyril, I want to emphasize your phrase you use, close the loop. So like interoperable, this is the core value of EcoStructure and our IoT strategy. Can you be precise to show some concrete example how this works?
So absolutely, there are very many to list. You have seen some this morning in videos. There are some examples that are shown next to here. If I can take one that I think is very interesting because of the ambition it represents, let's take buildings. So we work and we are helping the Shed Aquarium in Chicago to use data analytics to strive to realize 50% energy saving by 2020. So 2020 is tomorrow, okay? It's really a very short-term ambition. And when you think about a very large-scale aquarium, it's a lot of heating, it's a lot of cooling, it's a lot of pumping, it's a lot of energy that is consumed. So what is the value of showing nature if you show nature in a non-sustainable way? Yeah. So the ambition of this customer of ours and partner is really to save this amount of energy by 50% and be much more sustainable. I want to take this example to highlight that EcoStructure is also delivering value because we have multiple partners for integration. And integration is a matter of customer proximity, understanding your specific needs and requirements, and it's also the ability to scale, to deploy something across multiple geographies, multiple plants, multiple data centers. As we have mentioned before, Schneider Electric globally has 9,000 system integrators and counting and growing, and they work in tandem with our customers and ourselves in order to build IoT-ready solutions, IoT-enabled infrastructure. So if I pause here and I try to summarize 3 points that I would like you to take away listening to this conversation this morning. So first, EcoStructure is the way we bring together the best portfolio of smart connected products to allow you to transform data into actionable insights. So that's idea number one. The second is that we innovate because we have at our core openness and interoperability. We build from existing technology, and we want to safeguard your confidence to expand. You expand on the foundation of investments that you have already made. We amplify the value of investments that you have already done. That's very important to us. You are business owners. We are a business company. Business is important. It's about growth, profitability, expansion. And third idea, all this is supported by what we believe is the most extensive ecosystem of partners and developers in the industry to create really relevant business-focused solutions that support customers with integration and scales. And it's really, as I have stated several times this morning, it's about solving real-life customer problems, the problems that really matters to you, the problems that are important for your own business goals.
Thank you, Cyril and Norman. Inspiring and exciting projects. And I think we are just scratching the surface of EcoStructure. Now, some of you who's been partners with us for many years know that we launched EcoStructure about 10 years ago.
Exactly.
And we don't stop. What you are seeing yesterday was a world premiere of how we continue to innovate and build upon it. So that's what we want to do. Nothing is static. Everything is evolving. So we are continuing to evolve EcoStructure to ensure life is on everywhere for everyone at every moment. So in closing, I have 3 bold EcoStructure ideas for you, members of the audience, for you to take full advantage of everything you have heard, of all the booths that you've been visiting and all the amazing technologies we have. The first thing that you have to do is simple. Ensure your assets are connected. Ensure your assets are connected. Make the unconnected connected. That's the step 1 you have to do. Once you have done that, you have just turned your assets into a magical data generating machine at your premise. Your assets that are connected become a data generating machine. Once you have done that, all you need to do is to connect to the EcoStructure platform. Then finally, once you're connected to the platform, you can take advantage of full portfolio of applications and services from Schneider, or you can build a bespoke application on there. We have 22,000 developers and system integrators around the world already working with us. SCADA Farm is one example of how the developers are building a bespoke application for a particular customer. And that's what we'd like to invite you to jump on the platform and take full advantage of. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a vision. This is here and now, available today. Whether you are starting your digital transformation journey or you are accelerating it, I leave you with a final thought. What's your bold idea with EcoStructure? With that, I want to thank my panelists Cyril,
Thank you, Chris.
Norman,
Thank you,
thank you
Chris.
very much. And thank you to all the audience. You've been awesome.